they shiver. Goalkeepers nervous, strikers they'll deliver. Crowd roars erupted, you can feel the...
Hello, Nigerian football fans and football fans everywhere. You're welcome to the channel. Now, the Rwandan national team, they are not ready for the Nigerian Super Eagles because Nigerian players have been on fine form, especially the strikers. Victor Osimhen, haven't scored, contributed 30 goal contributions, 25 of those goals, and Tola Arokodare, 18 goals already this season in the Belgian league, top goal scorer in the Belgian league. So phenomenal form. Victor Boniface, also in double digits for Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. So for me, the Rwandans don't stand a chance in this football match, this World Cup qualifying game. And the team has been making, have started arriving Rwanda, and I'm happy with that, arriving Kigali, so for me, I think that's really, really impressive. I like arriving early, and for me, it's going to be a great game, especially if the Super Eagles, apply themselves, very well, in my opinion. So I'll just share this in a minute. So just hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see most Super Eagles team. Some of them just arriving in Kigali, the Rwandan capital, somewhere the game will be played. I think that's assistant coach there, Kigali International Airport. So this courtesy Nigerian Football Federation media team. Because the game is going to be, a very important one, no doubt. It's a very important one, no doubt, for the Nigerian Super Eagles. I think it's a game that they must win. We've had enough of must-win fixtures. This is one of those for sure. Certainly for sure. So I wonder what your thoughts and opinions are on the game. Happy to see Victor Osimhen arriving. That's one thing. When people criticize Victor Osimhen, I say usually in time past, the big boys, the superstars, didn't really arrive on time. That's Eric Chelle there as well. So for me, this is really, really impressive. I'm really happy with how, the big boys in the team, are taking the game seriously, because even a draw doesn't suffice. This is a must win. This is a position where, Nigerian Super Eagles has found herself. Eric Chelle, nice to see him there, dressed in African attire. That is even more like a River State attire, but it's Southern attire anyway. So nice to see him, nice to see his coaching crew assistants, arriving. So for me, I think that is really, really impressive, in my opinion, seeing them all arrive there. And like I said, this is a must-win game. And with the sort of form the Nigerian Super Eagles, especially the strikers, have been on coming into this game, coming into these fixtures, into this World Cup qualifying games. I think there shouldn't be any excuse. And for me, the coach, he should apply this team very well. He should apply the team very well, because you could have all the stars, you could have all the players, you could have, superstars, you could have players that have more quality, than your opposition. But if you don't apply yourself rightly, if you don't pick the right formation, if you don't play players in their, favored position, then you're going to struggle, because we've seen that with Chelsea, top players, but the manager, for whatever reason, has refused to apply, the team correctly, in my opinion. So for me, I think this game, if Eric Chelle really applies the team very well, I think Nigeria can go out and absolutely smash Rwanda, 3 or 4 goals to nil. Now, for me, this is not being complacent, this is not being arrogant or anything. It's just that the quality, between, or the gap in quality between Nigerian Super Eagles and the Rwandan side is massive. The only way the Rwandans get anything from that game is if, you have complacency. If the team becomes complacent, if the coach doesn't set the team rightly, but I think he will set the team rightly, in my humble opinion. So I think they don't stand a chance. They're not ready for what's about to hit them, in my opinion. So I think I wonder what your thoughts are as confident as I am going into this game because I think Nigeria should be able to absolutely wipe the floor with Rwanda, with Victor Boniface, especially if you go with this 4-3-1-2 formation that most likely will be Boniface and Victor Osimhen paired up in that attack. That would be beautiful to see. Ademola Lookman, hopefully he plays behind them. And then for me, the three at the back and the three center midfielders, sorry, we would have to see the likes of like to see the likes of I know there's Joe Aribor, but you just have to go with him. And then those other guys, you have to see those players in those in that central midfield role. So you're talking Joe Aribor. For me, I'm not really a fan of Al Hassan Yusuf. For me, I don't think he brings that much more to the role. So for me, Joe Aribor and Rafa Nyedika, and then Wilfred Ndidi. Those are the people in that central midfield because I think the NFF, have had their hands tied behind them the way they have decided to ignore the likes of this Uche Crisantos, the likes of Ebenezer Kinsimiro. So now for me, in terms of looking at quality and the technical ability and the physical ability and athletic ability as well. So it will be Rafa Nyedika, Wilfred Ndidi, and Joe Aribor. For me, Al Hassan Yusuf has nothing to contribute in this game, in my humble opinion. So let's also take a look and see, the players who have made the team so far. And of course, the back four will be aligned at right back, Trust Ekong in central defense. And of course, for me, it will be Igor Ogbu partnering him. I don't know who your choices are for that one. And then you have Bruno Yemachi at left back. So let's just see players who have made it so far, who have arrived so far at the at Kigali. Let's just share this quickly. And so just share that quickly. So far, the names we can see on there, we've got Amas Obasuge. I think that's one of the second or third choice goalkeepers, Kayode Bankole, Tolu Arokodare. Now, I know I've said Victor Boniface and Victor Osimhen to pair up in the attack, but I wouldn't sneeze at, I wouldn't be upset if I see, Tolu Arokodare paired up with Victor Osimhen, because I think that would also walk a tweet as well. And then Bruno Yemachi. So next to see these players have also arrived. So for me, I wonder what your takes are on this one. I would say Nigeria to win by 3-0 at the very, very least. So, just want to know your thoughts. Want to know what your expectations are going into the game. And you may say you're sounding too confident. You're sounding too happy. You're sounding too excited for the game. Yes, it's a game that Nigeria can and should be winning. No excuses whatsoever. One is a must-win game. Two is a new coach. So we're expecting that new coach, new manager bounce. Three, you've got Victor Osimhen fit. And from the fact that the coach has been calling these players, he's been calling like Victor Osimhen, speaking to them about what he expects from the game. That means he's going to pick the right players. For me, I'll be disappointed if I don't see Victor Osimhen starting for sure. I'll be disappointed if I don't see Ademola Lookman as well. And then he can decide to go for a 4-3-3. Chukwueze on one side, Ademola Lookman on one side, Victor Osimhen, through the middle striker. And then maybe you go with, Rafa Nyedika and maybe Wilfred Ndidi as a central defensive pairing. And you can go with then maybe Alex Iwobi, because that would be then the only option due to the selection. But then again, we have the legs to do the pressing, and then of course you go Bruno Yemachi at their back, and the centre back pairing for me still remains the same, and the right back pairing still remains the same for me. So there'll be more videos on pre the game coming on, and don't miss the watch along as well for the match. So at this point, I've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always supporting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking the notification bell, and thanks for also sharing this video. So, like I always say, to have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay well and stay blessed. Bye bye.